going.
No, it's fine. Well,
I'm really professional.
Everything.
She knows.
There we go. Carla, you're very welcome to Dublin. How are you feeling today?
Excited, yeah, looking forward to it. I think the Irish have been unbelievable since I've got here a couple of days ago, so yeah, I'm very excited to say the least.
What is it about this project in particular that kind of enticed you? Because you did say once you left Aston Villa that international job was something you'd be interested in, but the Irish project?
Irish project, I think if you look at all the projects I've entered, trying to maximise the potential of a group of players that have got a willingness and a passion to get to a World Cup. And I think for me, I want to get out to a World Cup. I'd love to take Ireland to a World Cup, and yeah, it was the perfect opportunity for me.
And you had the experience with the US women's national team during the summer. What did that teach you, I suppose, about international coaching?
Yeah, it was interesting. I've been asked that a few times, and I think it's, how to simplify it, how to get a message across because you have limited time on the grass. So that was really important, how you can continue to get those messages in. So, yeah, I took an awful lot, and I will continue to take an awful lot from Emma as well.
I thought it was really interesting you were saying in the press conference about the importance of getting on the ground, seeing players, whether it's England, but also over here, and making sure that players know that your team is accessible and you want them to be able to come to you or to see the young talent. How do you see that working for you?
Yeah, I think, look, first and foremost, the camp's around the corner, so the focus right this moment is going to have to be Camp 1 and what we've got available. But, the League of Ireland hasn't started now until March, so the idea will be to get into clubs, have a look at them. We're going to be back and forth. We've got a very strong staffing group that will make sure that we've got eyes across everything and everywhere, because that's going to be really important, particularly for the future of the Irish squad and the Irish game.
And where the squad is at the moment, it's obviously a disappointing couple of months. They're going to need a lift. It's perhaps not the most exciting of games compared to some of the ones that they have played in the last year. So obviously exciting for you and exciting to see a new era coming in. But how do you plan on going about, I suppose, bringing everyone back together and bringing that excitement back to the squad? Yeah,
look, I think when you meet Marnie as well, he's quite similar to me. We're quite a lot of energy. We like to do things with our smile on our face. We have to just remind them why they love playing for Ireland, because this group of players loves playing for their country. So it's reminding them of that. And also I think when new ideas come in, naturally people step up. Everyone wants a shirt, so it doesn't matter who it is, whether it's Turkey, the US, England. Everyone I have absolutely no doubt will step up.
And in terms of the team that you have there, Emma Byrne as well, who is obviously a legend of the WSL, what are you most excited about for working with the two of them?
I think just experience. They have different qualities. I think between the entire staffing group we have different qualities, so look, Emma's great. I've worked with her at Sky as well, and we have a really good bond and a good time. And I think Marnie is just someone that we've bounced off for many years. I think he's an exceptional coach. I mean, everybody knows in England he's arguably one of the best coaches, and the fact that he's Irish from Dublin and played for the Republic of Ireland is huge.
And looking at the games that are coming up, Turkey first and then over to Koper in Slovenia, there's a little bit of a leadership gap in the team with the retirements of Nifahi and Diane Caldwell. Lots of exciting players to jump in there too. The question is always going to be about who is going to start in that attack, how it's going to look. Yeah. What are some of the things that you would like to bring to this team on the pure footballing side?
Yeah, I think just a way of playing. I think it'll be a different way of playing. I think it's different to what they've been used to. But when you talk about a leadership gap, it's an opportunity, right? An opportunity for players to step into those positions, step into those roles, and give them that exposure. And I think that naturally breeds, a togetherness and a quality where, players stepping up when they probably have left it to others. So yeah, look, it's an opportunity, is what I would say.
There's lots of young, exciting players in the squad too who are maybe not getting quite the chance at the moment that we hoped they would. Are you looking forward to working with them, bringing through? Thinking of Erin McLaughlin, just moved over, got her start there the other night. Abby Larkin as well, Jessie Stapleton. They've all kind of stood up for Ireland in the last while. Yeah, you've got some good quality, and Tara Hanlon as well, Jessie Stapleton. You've got some good quality youngsters, and I've already spoke to both their managers in the last 24 hours, and I'll be trying to get into club to see them as much as possible. So these are all players that we have to keep our eyes on, make sure that we're looking not just at them but working with them, with their clubs, to make sure that we're continuing to develop them, because like I said, that's going to be hugely important. And in terms of your own coaching development journey, you're currently doing your pro licence. Where are you on that?
So it actually starts this month, but I'm missing the first block because of this period. But yeah,
we won't tell your teachers.
I know, I don't think they know actually after last night. So yeah, it'll be next month, end of February, after the next camp that we started. But yeah, can't wait to get going on that.
And you said as well earlier about how much you love getting into a group of players, really cementing yourself in there, but also building those bonds. How do you normally go about that?
I think understanding people, understanding, how we get the best out of them, understanding, what makes them tick, how we can help them as people, and I think that's really important. I think with anything in life, right, whether it's football, business, life, I think you have to understand the why, and I think they need to feel that we're going to help them and do anything for them and run through brick walls for them.
And we've seen how well Julianne Russell has integrated into the camp alongside baby Rosie, of course, who kind of became the hero of Irish football last year, and you have your own experiences of being a mother in football. Can you talk a little bit about that and just what supports I suppose you want to add on to, because I know there was a lot of supports put in place by the FAI.
Yeah, I want to continue that for Julianne, and I reached out to her last night to talk mum to mum really, and just to ensure her that I'm fully on board with that, and also Rosie needs to introduce my little girl to the squad, so so that helps. But no, listen, I think we have to help mums in the best possible way. I know how challenging it is, how difficult it is, so in any which way you can help mums or those wanting to be mums, I think that's also important. So it's the best job in the world, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, no, it's important.
Yeah, it's not exactly a binary at all, especially in the modern day and age. And in terms of where this squad are now, I think there's probably a bit of a feeling that since we didn't beat Wales, that World Cup qualification feels very far away and very difficult maybe compared to what the Euros qualification route was. What would you like to say to fans who are sitting at home thinking that at the moment?
We've got to break it down, right? So we've got 6 games coming up before June, and we have to win those games to make sure we qualify out of the Nations League. So you have to look at it now. We can't think about the World Cup. We've got to think about that moment, and then you build on from there. And I think that you have to really zoom in on the here and the now rather than looking too far ahead.
And any other just general messages that you'd like to send to the fans about what to expect from the Carla Ward tenure?
A passionate, fun, energy. I think anyone that knows me or seen me at club, that's exactly what they'll get. But they'll get someone that wholeheartedly cares about individuals and wants to make sure that we look after people, and I'll be no different here.